Hey folks, Junior 2000 here, coming at you with a review of the 2018 sci-fi thriller revenge film. What's it? Upgrade from 2018, directed by Willie Winnell. And this movie, I got to see it yesterday, and it turned out to be a really good movie. I was surprised. I heard some people did not like the way this movie ended. That's how I seen when some people reviewed it, and some people did not like the ending. I was expecting it to have like a crappy ending because after I heard all this bad things about the ending, like why people didn't like the end, because I never got to see Upgrade, but I got to see it on HBO Max, or I think it was HBO Max. Yeah, got to see it on HBO Max, and turned out to be a really good movie. I enjoyed Upgrade 2018. It didn't have a stupid ending like people said it out to be. I'm glad it didn't have a stupid ending. If it did, I would have just said this was a rant and like fuck this movie. But no, it had a good ending. Nothing depressing, nothing stupid, nothing anticlimactic about it. Because I was first thought like, oh shit, I'm gonna put this in my top five movies with great movies that end very stupid and very bad with terrible endings. No, it didn't go that way because I was almost thinking if that was gonna happen. Nope. Thank goodness the movie ended pretty good. But yeah, Upgrade's a 2018 sci-fi action thriller film, Revenge, starring this main lead character who is a mechanic in the future, and he also has a wife that's in charge of this multi-billionaire company. And yeah, he goes and drops off like a mechanic work on that he did on this another billionaire who's like a scientist, technology guy, and he goes to visit him to get drop off his car and stuff. But one leads to another after their visit. Their car, which is like pretty much a fucking Tesla that drives by itself, but it's like a futuristic Tesla. But it gets hacked and the car gets crashed into like a bad neighborhood, and they're encountered by hoodlums, and hoodlums shoot them in cold blooded, and both the guy and the wife get shot cold bloodedly, and the wife dies on the scene in front of the husband that's fucking shot and injured. And one leads to another. 3 months later, he's screaming about his wife dying in front of him and feels emotional. He feels a bit suicidal, but he takes it into caution when he gets a visit by the billionaire got AI worker guy that works on AI and abilities and robotic stuff. Gives him like a deal. Hey, I'll give you something that will make you want to walk again. Would you want that? And the guy was the main lead character is kind of like reluctant about it, but he accepts it. And yeah, he accepts it, gets a surgery. They put like this chip inside of his spine and surgically, because they do like a graphic shot where they cut his back and you see like the spine and all that gruesome matter. It is very gruesome. So yeah, they put the little chip into his spine that's into his body. He wakes up, he gets up. Now he's finally able to walk because after he got shot, he was put into a wheelchair. That's the only way he could like move and stuff was getting on the wheelchair. That's it, because he cannot stand and walk. But now he has the stem machine inside that chip that's inside of his back, able to help him to walk and stand. And he starts to learn and find out that he has a voice activated, and he calls himself Stem. And I forgot who voiced it, but whoever did it did a good job playing the AI voice. It wasn't like a stupid, annoying AI voice that was like so fucking irritating, so buggy, and so like, I just want to not hear this AI. It was a cool voice, like a cool AI voice that like he's giving him the instructions to do, talking to him, talking about his emotions, doing his fight for him too, because he wants to take revenge, and he finds more information about the bastards that took down him and his wife. So he goes to each one of them one at a time, encounters one at their house, has a bit of a vicious fight, and they do a quick, crazy shot with the camera where he moves like robotically, and the camera follows him like in like a very cool way where like he flips. If he flips that way, the camera would follow the movement of him going like that backwards. Yeah, the camera would just do that. It was so cool with that camera direction, and yeah, the movie was really good with how showing the fight scene. It wasn't like that shaky cam bullshit. It was well done. I like that. And yeah, that got me into the movie. And one leads to another. The character wants revenge. So he goes and fish fights the first person that I was showing you that he fought with a sick move, the camera trick. And he first wants to not fight because first he's getting his ass kicked by the bad guy. But then Stem is the one that's helping him fight back. And Stem's a funny character. Even though he has a cool voice, but he's also a bit of funny humor. He has funny humor when he interacts with the lead character. And of course, the bad guy wants to kill him with a knife, with a kitchen knife. But no, Stem helps him out, the lead character out by moving the knife into the bad guy's mouth right here of the blade, and it's going squeezes the knife and it cuts the cheek and stuff very graphically. Like, damn, that was gruesome shit right there. Like, the movie does not fuck around with gruesome shit. Because the movie does start off slow. Like, nothing happens for a while, after, like, except, like, his wife and the lead character and his wife getting killed. But the movie does start off slow. But, dude, that part where he cuts his mouth with the bad guy with the mouth with the knife and cutting his cheek with it. Dude, that was fucking cool. You see all that graphic matter, like you see his teeth and his skin and shit. That was so gruesome. That was some cool gruesome shit right there. And yeah, this movie goes on really gruesomely. And he hunts more down of the men that were involved and fights them in the bar, in the bathroom. They do a funny thing where at first he's like coming out with the wheelchair to use the disabled thing because he knows that he could use Stem to help him out. So of course it leads to another with Stem like being his backup, and of course the bad guys, they take him to the bathroom. They want to cut him and stab him with a knife, but Stem comes and kicks their asses, break their arms, take their legs apart, and beats the shit out of them, beats the fuck out of them, and goes vicious and hardcore and hard knocks on their asses, bringing carnage, and yeah, kicks their asses. And of course, he wants to interrogate the character that he was talking to. The lead character is so squinchy and so squirmy that he doesn't want to like cut the guy with the knife. So Stem says, "I'll do it. Just look away and close your eyes." And then you hear all this crunchy slicing noises, and the guy's like screaming, and then when the lead character opens his eyes, he's like freaked out, like, oh shit. And then we see the graphic detail aftermath of what Stem did, so now the guy could talk, and he has like all these big ass cut wounds all over his face. Like, Stem just did a fucking job on this guy, like some gruesome shit. Like, Stem is a badass to help out the lead character in this situation of kicking ass, taking no names. Like, this is my motherfucking kind of movie, man. Taking revenge in a new level in AI technology. This is kick ass shit right here. And also the graphic kills that they use in the movie. None of that CGI bullshit that looks so fake. It is gruesome, practical, and badass effects. Excuse me, folks. I just had to get my water. I've been talking for a while. Sorry about that, folks. Man. Man, the food, the movie that I was watching, Upgrade, the fight scenes are fucking vicious. That I was saying about the practical effects, they're gruesome practical effects, not that CGI crap. So he goes and, of course, the guy that he was interrogating, that Stem cut his face. He loses blood, and then he noticed that the billionaire that gave him the data is trying to hack in, is trying to shut Stem down. If Stem is shut down, he can't move. He's gonna stay in place where he's at because Stem is the only one that's helping him to walk and shit. But what leads to another is that the villain that you see in this movie is a character named Fisk, and Fisk is the one that sees the black guy, that's the one that Stem interrogated. He, because the guy was involved in the killing of the lead character and his wife, and then Fisk is pissed off. He kills the bartender, blowing some nanobites out of his nose that have like these tiny ass blades that go into the bartender's nose and kills him. So yeah, this dude's an AI as well. But they go, but he goes to what's it called, that place? Oh, the because Stem told him go to this place, and there's a hacker lady that will help him. That will help. Was it Stem to be alive? And the millionaire would not shut him down. But what leads to another, Stem is almost getting shut down because this millionaire is almost shutting him down. If he's shut down, then the lead character's fucked. So like, yeah, the lead character will be fucked if he doesn't get to like the hacker person right away. But he does make it there. And he does make it there, and what leads to another, Fist is in the run. Fist is after his ass. So yeah. He gets to the hacker's place in the shitty apartment. The hacker gets involved in hacking the information, so now Stem is able to be into the lead character's body and able to still kick ass, but it takes a moment for him to get rebooted and get back into his body before Fish comes into the room, and he's about to kill the lead character, but Stan wakes up and kicks some ass, taking no names, motherfucking A, and he goes and ape shit, kicking ass, punching them through the walls, having a foot chase around the shitty apartment. And yeah, there was a really brutal moment where what's it called? Where what's it called? The character Fist, it finds out he has a gun, and I saw like moments before the scene happens, before the lead character fights the Fist character. One of the like his soldier guys that he's with, that's with him, puts like fucking bullets inside of his arm like this, like putting like fucking shotgun loads, and then and cocking it like a shotgun. And then they go there, they put their hands like this, and then the gun comes out of their hand like a fucking gun. Like that was the most insane shit I've ever seen. And of course, the Fish character goes out of the apartment, and he noticed that there's cops coming into the elevator, and he does some badass shit with the shotgun in his hand that comes out of his hand. He goes and blows it through the wall, and it hits the two cops, and you see this graphic bloodbath that hits the cops in the elevator. Like that was some badass shit right there. Where you see all this graphic matter, and then you get some more graphic matter when you get the lead character fighting the soldier character that's chasing him to the roof. Big fight until like the lead character grabs the hand of the gun, twists around, and boom, points into the guy's face and fucking blows the head off of the dude. Like that was such insane shit right there. Graphic blow, a headshot of brain and like brain matter around, like all the flesh and shit. Boom, kaboom, like a exploding melon head. Like if a melon got exploded, like a lot of watermelon mess around it. That was some badass shit right there. And of course, he goes and visits his mom and talks to him about it. Then, of course, you get this cop lady trying to be all snoopy and suspicious about this character, about the lead character. And of course, he's trying to fool the cop lady because he doesn't want to reveal who Stem is. in the secret. So of course he puts a bug in his coat until he realized that there was a bug in his coat when he leaves his mom's house. He gets the bug and throws it out, and then she wants to know what she asks the mom what is he doing, and of course the mom rats him out, and she's after the lead character in a car chase scene, and of course they have like this big chase scene, and then like Stem's like, I'm tired of shit. Let's lose this cop lady. So he hacks into somebody's Tesla car. Somebody's just driving a Tesla car. He like Stem hacks into it, and then it goes into a 80 miles per hour speed and crashes into the cop lady's car. So now she has the wreck. Now she can't drive there. And now the lead character gets to go away and fight Fisk, which he does. He goes and kicks some ass, fighting Fisk. And of course, Fisk is very violent too because he is an AI. So it's like the same, like they both have the same fight moments to each other where they're both giving each other a vicious fight. Like boom, 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 hard knock shit, boom, fucking punches and kick ass kicks and shit and all that fighting in that cinematography sick shit that where they flip the camera. Like none of that Jason Bourne shaky cam bullshit. None of that crap. Very good practical fight scenes. And of course, Stem gets the upper hand and gets fucking fist and smashes his face on a glass, which I think it stabs him through the head, and his eyes are starting to bleed out blood out of his eyes, and blood comes out of his mouth. So he's like stabbed through a glass. And then now the lead character investigates what's left on the bad guy's voicemail, and it turns out it's the billionaire calling him and telling him about the lead character and what he did to the lead character. And it turns out the billionaire guy was involved in this shit, which it did look suspicious because the way the way the lead character the way the millionaire character met the lead character and his wife, especially his wife telling him what she does. I feel like it was suspicious right there. Like I knew because he took like the billionaire guy looked like he was kind of quiet for a moment, like he knew he was doing something right there, that he was involved. And of course, now the lead character's pissed off that millionaire that gave him the AI thing is involved in this mess. So he goes and hunts him down to his house. The motherfucker's like drinking his life out of himself, trying to like be all drunk, but he's like acting like a big old jackass, a big old jackass pencil dipshit, where he's like trying to save his own ass. Well, I didn't know what I was doing. I I wasn't really involved in my job. I was just a fucking loser. I didn't know what I was doing. Just saying some nonsense bullshit to save his own ass. And of course, the cop lady comes in and she tries to stop the lead character, but Stem doesn't want that shit, so he knocks her ass down. And one leads to another. The guy was it the lead character's trying to control his body because now it's revealed that Stem was behind this all, and he wanted to be real. So he kind of like controlled the billionaire to like put him in his body and shows me. But you know what? Stem didn't care. Stem controls the lead character's body, grabs the knife, grabs a knife from the pocket and stabs the billionaire in the head, killing the billionaire blonde dude. And then, of course, the cop lady, he's about to shoot the cop lady, but he wants to not kill her, so he wants to kill himself. But Stem saves him by putting him into a mind dream where the lead character doesn't have to see this shit. So now he's reunited with his wife in heaven because Stem fully controlled and possessed his body. So now the lead character's in heaven with his wife, while Stem, all possessed into the lead character's body, has dark eyes Now he has Stem's voice over him, and he has the gun, and boom, shoots the cop lady, and now Stem possesses the lead character's body, and the lead character in a conscious world. At first, I thought it was a dream sequence, but I thought it was that would probably be stupid or something. But no, he's in a conscious. It's just that Stem possesses his body. Like now, Stem has his body, kills the cop, killed the billionaire, and yeah, Stem walks away all possessing the lead character's body, and the lead character is in a conscious world where he's reunited with his dead wife, and yep, that's how the movie ends. And I thought that was a pretty good ending. I I thought they were gonna do a stupid. At first, I thought it was gonna be like a lot of people were saying that the ending was stupid. I first thought the movie was gonna end stupid where the lead character gets killed and the billionaire guy gets away with it. I thought it was gonna do some stupid shit like that. Like I thought it was gonna be like that kind of a stupid ending, but they no. He kills the billionaire and he kills the nuisance cops, which I'll get that in as a con part of the movie. But yeah, this movie was really good. I give it a solid 8.5 out of 10. Very very solid revenge movie. I enjoyed it. I never got to see it, but now I finally got to see it. It's really good. I did enjoy the fight scene. I enjoyed the gore and the graphic carnage that they left in the movie. It's really good. The lead character did a good performance, and I also give credit to what whoever did the voice of Stem did a good job. I give credit to that character. Stem was a really funny character and very cool AI character with a cool AI voice. None of that because there's some AI voices that are hell of annoying to hear and irritating to fucking listen to. But the STEM AI voice was pretty cool to hear. And yeah, I did like the fight scene sequence. The cinematography was well done with the camera shots of the fights, the way it's flipping with the camera, and then you're able to see the fight in a cool detail. None of the shaky cam bullshit. It's very well done. You see like the flips. If they do the flips, the is following them with the flip. So sick shit. Like that is some sick badass shit right there. And yeah, the character that played the Fist villain, he did a good job playing the villain, playing a scumbag in the movie. And yeah, I didn't mind the lead actor. He was pretty good. I enjoyed the lead character. And Lee Winnell did a good job directing this movie. I would say this was better than his Invisible Man movie. I'm not big on his 2019 Invisible Man movie. I would say Upgrade 2018 was a better movie. A movie that he directed. So yeah, Upgrade was pretty good. The other thing I don't like about this movie, of course, I know that the first half of the movie does start off a bit slow as shit, but I could deal with that. It didn't hurt the movie for me. It just I could understand the first half is a bit slow as shit, but you kind of get it a little bit of slow burn start to it. But yeah, the movie does like it does start off really great in the second half, and then the third act is really good, especially the ending. I did like the ending. It wasn't a stupid ending, and yeah, everything was good about it. the The first half was slow, and then the other thing I don't care for in the movie is the cop lady. You didn't really need this fucking character at all in the movie because they didn't bring nothing to this character, no art, nothing to give a shit about this character. She was just like a forgettable cop character that just felt like a fucking nuisance in the movie. Like I feel like they should have just killed her off really early. Like I don't know, like if I don't know if Stem should have killed her off early or something because she was such a fucking nuisance that she kept like being so suspicious about the lead character. He's like trying to follow him, trying to be like a nosy fucking cop and shit. I don't know. That shit got annoying, and the character just came off as a bit of a nuisance. And there was like no arc to the character. She was just so fucking forgettable. And she was trying to act like a cop, like, oh, we're trying to do what the best we can. But she's full of shit because she's not even doing nothing about the case. She's not even trying to find out who murdered the guy's wife. So yeah, you could tell this cop lady's full of shit. And she's also a nuisance for following the character. And I don't know, the character was just very forgettable and just a damn nuisance. Like, you didn't need this character at all. You should have just focused on the lead character trying to find the bad guys and then get revenge on this fucking billionaire fucker at the end that was involved in this shit. But he does kill the villain, Fisk, who's the one that killed his wife and shot him in the back that destroyed his spine to walk. But yeah, that was like the other thing I just didn't care for was the cop lady. You didn't need this character. She kind of sucked in the character sucked in the movie. You didn't really have no arc to her, so yeah, you could have just had her killed off in the movie very early and not give a damn about this character because she didn't really bring nothing, just only being a damn nuisance character. But all in all, those were the only two. But you know what? It would have been annoying if she would have survived too. But you know what? Thank goodness Stem was cool to kill her off because she was such an annoying ass character. So yeah, Stan kicked ass in this movie, and now he possesses the lead character's body, and now the lead character reunites with his wife in heaven. And yeah, great movie, solid sci-fi revenge movie that kicks ass with the gore and action sequence. Great film by Lee Winnell, and I enjoyed it. If nobody hasn't seen it, definitely check it out. It's a good movie. It doesn't have like it has a sort of a twist ending, but it's not like a M Night Shyamalan Ding Dong bullshit. Which he does make a few movies that piss me off with some of his bullshit twists, but yeah, this was better than most of his movies, especially Knocking the Cabin. This is better than Knocking the Cabin. That movie kind of sucks in my opinion. But all in all, Upgrade 2018, directed by Lee Winnell. Very kick-ass sci-fi action revenge movie. Give it an 8.5 out of 10. Really solid movie. Recommend to folks to check it out. Have a good day, everybody. Take care, and see you in the next one, folks. Hit the like, subscribe, and take care, folks. Bye-bye.